Okay, so home map for Argentina is. Are you in the game already?
I'm in the game. Looks like islands.
Yes. That's what I thought. That is why I thought Argentina would have had the first map, because their home maps are Arabia and islands. So I know for sure that Chocobo is an excellent water player. But I also know that Martin is a beast on water. PoJ has swapped players. I just noticed Chocobo is not in there anymore. It
Oh
is
yes, they now have Escape and Nobaru.
Yes. So Noboru 43 is an excellent player. I would say at least 1850, 1900. I have to check. Sorry, I'm not 100% sure. Escape also 19 plus in my book. So I guess Jacobo is stronger, but maybe he had to leave. We can't tell. Do you want to start with the civilizations or with the maps, or should I?
I'll let you do that. I usually end up saying the wrong teams.
No, it's not that hard. So I am on player 5 right now, Noboru. He is playing as, let me quickly check, green. So he's the pocket. So Noboru is the Han's pocket for PoJ. Then green is the flank in the east, playing as Japanese. That's, yeah, Escape. Blue, playing in the east, yeah, the other one was west. He's Vikings. So let's move over to the enemy flank. That is Martin playing as Vikings. So we have a Viking war in the east. I'm playing, yeah, as yellow here. The pocket for Team Argentina is Carbo playing as the Huns. Oh, so this is perfectly mirrored. Vikings,
Yeah,
Vikings, Huns, Huns, and Japs against Japs here on the flank in the west. So perfectly mirrored. Let's hope the islands are just as fair as the civilizations. By looking at the minimap, do you see an island which looks weird to you?
I think Red's land is quite unfortunate because his gold is trapped behind all the trees.
That's true.
I was disappointed by Freeze's lure because his scout was left with 3 HP after luring one boar, which was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but maybe the boar was far, or maybe it is a little bit lagging. I mean, it is Japan against Argentina, so there's the Pacific Ocean between them. And,
I think it's just because when he was luring it, the villagers didn't attack soon enough, so he didn't want to run it out of the TC, so his scout was running around it inside the TC area, getting constantly hit while the villagers were trying to kill it, so he didn't, kill it 20 feet away.
Yeah.
I think Viking War will definitely be very interesting to see. I think it's nice to see mirror because then you can see, it's the same civ for each player, so whoever wins, it depends on your map and your skill, not the civ that you are.
Yeah. When I asked you like a minute ago about the map shapes, my eyes went to yellow first because there is, let's say, a little peninsula in the back of his island without any resources except for, yeah, forest and a relic.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And all the other resources on his island, maybe except for his main gold, can be reached from the water. So his TC is really close to the water. His berries are close. The wood later on can definitely be harassed from the water. So I think yellow has a bit of an unfortunate map.
I mean, you could say that blue's map, although slightly better, one of his main golds can still be hit from the water and the other one sheltered, so he's in a similar situation, but more of his wood is inland.
That's true. Blue's berries are at the shore, basically. Yeah. Okay. someone else with reason to cry. Let's see.
The dock placement's interesting as well. You see that blue's gone for a back dock, but yellow's gone for a forward dock straight away.
True. Yeah, it's about time to check the dock positions. That's true. So yellow front, blue back dock, the pockets. Take a look. Red is actually going for one dock only. What's his name? Carbo. Carbo is up with pop 26. He's going for a grush, while Noboru is going for 2 docks, and let's check. Noboru. Yep, he's still in Dark Age. So I think Carbo will attack Noboru really early and try to prevent his boom and let him go FC.
See that Maxi is now getting a second dock, whereas and so is Escape. And you can see that all the PoJ players have taken back docks, whereas all the ARG players have taken forward docks.
True.
So I'm not sure how that'll work out in the end.
ARG's home map, maybe that is their plan, to play it super aggressive in every position, even as a pocket.
It could definitely work. I mean, Martin is already feudal age and getting the 3rd dock up, so we can see super aggressive play from him.
If you take a look at Noboru, he is taking all the time in the world. He just clicked up at minute 11 with pop 37.
So he might lose all his fishing ships before he even reaches feudal age at this rate.
Yes, if he's not losing them, then he will definitely have to save them somewhere in a corner, but he won't get any fish out of this in about, let's say, 2 minutes time.
It could be bad that maybe he's not attacked directly, but then Carbo attacks his allies and they get doubled, which is...
I think Patin is already going for Noboru. Patin doesn't look like he's trying to hit blue, he's directly going to teal, to Noboru. You see that?
Yeah, I think he's noticed about the Dark Age time and he thinks that he'll just kill the fishing ships before Noboru even gets up. And he also knows the other Viking player isn't feudal yet. Well, he is now, but...
So yeah, those 2 early galleys from Martin are already a problem for Noboru, and now they're about to find... Yeah. They're about to find the other dog. And just as I thought, Noboru has to pull all these fishing ships away.
It doesn't matter if you've got a lot of fishing ships if there's nothing to protect them with, because 2 galleys can destroy all of them if he doesn't get outside assistance.
There's the first galleys from Carbo coming. Carbo is on 5 fishing ships in total. Yeah, he's playing a standard grush. He's not playing a pocket build order.
Yeah, I think that was always the plan, just go like everyone full grush.
Okay, so I am on Noboru's point of view, and he does have enough resources. He's just getting in Loom, which is finished now, and he will click up to Castle Age. Yes, he just clicked. 1440. That is a bit late, isn't it?
If his fishing ships survive, it'll pay off. But it just depends whether that'll happen, because you know Carbo's not going to be up for ages, so it'll be very interesting.
It's ridiculous how 2 galleys can force you to move like 10 fishing ships. Yeah, but that's how it is. Red is there now as well, like in Noboru's fishing grounds with 4 galleys. And blue has finally come to help out his pocket. Yeah. Where is Martin? Oh, why is... Wait, let me quickly change the point of view. Go to Martin. Yes, now they're axing. Martin should really... Oh no, he's doing some nice harassment here. He pulled his galleys to the berries and killed off villagers here. That's gonna have an impact on Freeze, on Blue, because he will not be able to go to castle too soon.
And he could pick off villagers, which is just bad anyway, because it means that
He did.
they'll just be at a disadvantage eco-wise.
I see 2 dead bodies at the berries, yeah.
Yeah, 1 villager almost died, but I mean, oh, he doesn't have loom, that's why.
Haha. Oh god. Okay, lots of signaling going on here between Blue and Teal. Carbo is moving in with big navy. Freeze has some galleys, but Noboru is just behind. Noboru has not even half the galley amount as the others. Which is, well, obvious. He went for a strong boom. How should he get many ships out?
Well, Noboru is losing his mining camp to 1 galley at the moment.
Oh god.
If it actually got destroyed, that would be quite bad.
Well, he will notice eventually. But he cannot mine the upper half of the gold. That is bad.
And 1 of the villagers was killed at it.
Noboru's main gold here, the second one, is not that great either, right? It's halfway surrounded by forests. By a forest, by trees. Martin is pushing back Blue, killing fishing ships and the occasional galley. Very nice play here from Martin.
This is just, I think that FC was a terrible idea because it doesn't even matter if he has galleys. There are war galleys, there's so many, normal galleys that they just won't be able to kill it.
Yeah. No, I mean, to go for 2 docks, maybe for, let's say, 10 fishing ships or so, that is like a valid or even the standard strategy or build for pockets on islands, right? But that was just a bit too much, like 37 population and clicking up at minute 11, that is just too late. It's way too late. Okay.
Looks like Escape's having quite a chilled game. I can't see him getting involved too much.
Yeah, Escape, well, too chilled maybe. He doesn't have enough galleys to defend right now. His reinforcements get killed off by Orange at the moment. But he's bringing in his bigger navy now. But overall, I think that Orange has more. Or does he? It's close. Okay, Escape is Castle Age now. Fletching and War Galley upgrade have been done. So, Escape is in a better position than Maxi. I think Maxi might be castling right now, let's check. Yes, he clicked up to castle, a bit late, so yeah, well-deserved score lead for Escape.
It's also bad because Freeze still doesn't have loom and is still losing villagers at the berries and losing villagers trying to build a dock.
Yes, that dock did not go up. I see a dead body there, and now he has pulled the villagers back.
But Escape is really having the advantage on Maxi now, having war galleys.
Big advantage. I mean, you see it visually already, like Escape's navy is almost filling up my screen and there's just those tiny red dots here. Oh, come on.
You might be able to help Nabaru a bit.
Well, Escape definitely needs to do as much damage as possible. Because Noboru got hit hard. Blue is having a hard time against Martin. I told you, right? Martin or Podin is very, very strong on water.
So
Okay.
quickly, seeing a disengagement from Carbo and Escape, it was so bad for Carbo. Lost
Where?
like 10 to 15 galleys nearly. Or maybe not that many, he lost about 5 or 6, but those were all injured.
Okay, I see Carbo going towards the west now. And Escape. Oh, I think now I am behind. Is that possible?
Is what possible?
What minute are you at?
Minute 23:40.
Ah, okay, so I am a little bit ahead. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought it was the other way around. Well, Escape has a huge navy here. This is Carbo, but it's not as big as the green one. Maxi only has 4 galleys left now. Which is not a lot for minute 25. What is Noboru doing? Well, Noboru is teaming up with Escape. They're forming one big navy here in the center, at the edge of Maxi's island.
I think
Yeah.
Blue Freeze is definitely trying to get land now. He's just going to try and boom and kill on land because he knows that there's no way he can win water because Martin's just destroyed him on the sea.
Well, Blue still has some navy. I'm just looking at, let's say, a dozen of blue galleys, which are
Yes.
harassing, Yellow. Ah.
I don't think he has enough though.
No, he cannot take a fight with Yellow or Red or anyone really. But he's raiding basically. He's doing damage from the water.
But that being said, Maxi's also lost water pretty much. But then I think Freeze will have a better economy than Maxi, so even though they've both lost water, I think that Freeze might actually have the upper hand in the long run with the 3 TCs.
Martin. I wouldn't say Martin has lost the water. He is top scorer for Argentina. Escape is playing this amazing. He is 400 score above Martin. And that means something. Noboru, let's take a look, has... yeah... an okay score, let's say. He's on 3,100, Freeze is on 3,000, and let's say Carbo and Maxi are around 3,002. So that is, I would say the team scores are actually still close, and they're only 100 apart right now.
I think this... I'm not sure what Freeze is doing with his navy though, he just appears to be in the middle of nowhere, not really helping anyone.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant, like, it's not anywhere big enough to get into a fight. Like, he can kill villagers, but he cannot join a fight.
I think he could help though, if he was with Devaru and Escape, then the 3 of them together would have the military power to do something. Because they're having to retreat because they're being tripled at the moment.
I think that Blue's economy is better than Yellow's economy right now. Definitely double the amount of farms for Blue here, which is a good thing.
It should be better because he has double the TCs. But I think Martin must have university upgrade ballistics, but I'm not sure because he's built a university, but...
Okay, but they are really pushing back Escape and Noboru now. It's Martin, Carbo, and Moxie, so it's 3 versus 2 in the very west.
That's what I meant. I mean, Carbo's losing villagers at Wood, but I don't think that really makes up for the fact that Freeze isn't helping on the navy side of things. We did kill 7 villagers, that's not too bad.
You meant Martin. Anyway. Okay, so there's some galleys moving in for Yellow. But, well, it's just harassing villagers, so won't do much.
Kate really is having to carry this game, I think. Martin's doing quite well as well. They're both quite evenly matched in score and army size.
I'm not sure. Everyone in PoJ is above 4K score now. And for Argentina, it's, well, Carbo reaching 4K now, but Maxi is really behind on 3.5.
Because he doesn't have that many ships. About 10 war galleys, but then his economy is so much further behind and freezes.
Yeah. Maxi has some, I don't know, 8 working farms and not that many fishing ships, so let's just compare. Escape is on 111 population and Maxi is on 97. So that's more or less 20 difference. And there are the opposing flanks.
Also, Freeze is going to go Imperial in a second.
Uh-huh.
Not sure what he's going to do with it. It looks like he's saving up galleys, so I guess he's going to get Galleon as soon as he goes up and try and reclaim the water.
Okay, there's a question in the chat. Yes, so Martin is up to Imperial. Good call there. 88%. He will reach Imp very soon. And he's... no, sorry. He does have a small navy here. He still does have the big navy in the very west. And yes, Argentina is retreating now, but it's just a tactical retreat, I think. They are waiting for the Imperial upgrades to, yeah, finish the Galleon and the Bracer, definitely. Maybe chemistry on top of that. Yeah.
Pretty bad for Escape. I mean, he lost the whole top half of the island because of that attack and how exposed his resources were.
Yeah. He lost the TC, he lost the access to main gold. Escape is not mining any gold at this moment. Now he sent one villager to this small gold spot.
Moved all his villagers off of gold.
Yep. Okay, now Martin is moving in with galleons and +3, so that means Bracer has been researched. And PoJ is retreating. By the way, Noboru reached Imperial 2. We missed that. Well, I don't know. Carbo and Martin here are doubling blue, but blue doesn't have anything left on the water, so this is a lot of galleys. Well, not doing much here. They should really hit Noboru, like maybe kill his reinforcements, or completely sail over to Escape. There's just not much to do at Blue's Island right now.
Not sure how this game's gonna go at the moment. It seems, I mean, Escape and Nabaru have a big arm, but they're being raided everywhere else that their army isn't there.
I think it's funny that Martin, who is basically a flank, is doing all the work on the other flank, while Carbo is just raiding a little bit. Like a little bit of raiding here, a bit of raiding there. No.
Same with yeah, I think Maxi's done the most raiding. He's just been harassing Green the whole time.
Yeah, well, that's what he could do. I mean, he could definitely not confront Escape. He was in a such stronger position.
I think this match definitely looks looks in our favour at the current moment in time, but there could be a turnaround, you never know.
No, I think Martin is starting to show his abilities on water.
Yeah, he's 200 pop galleys pretty much.
Martin just slung Carbo. Let's see what he's doing with it. Yeah, he slung Carbo up to Imperial. This is weird, to be honest. Minute 39 and Carbo hasn't clicked up as a pocket. Really, really weird.
Yeah, and maybe he just went so full out of the rush. I mean, you can see he doesn't have that many farms, so he didn't really have the food eco for it.
Okay, so Maxi and Martin are moving in the west again. In the east, still not much happening. Some galleys idling for yellow.
Not sure what Freeze is going to try and do in the end. It doesn't look like he's attempting to try and land. Actually, he's landed in the middle with taking stone, but I don't know if he'll actually ever reach enemy land.
Does it really pay off to build 2 castles if you only get like 4 piles of stone? That's 350, so that's 1,400 stone. So he's basically investing 1,300 stone to get 1,400. Is that really worth the trouble?
Net profit 100 stone.
Yes. And he's building traps and everything, but well, strategically it is nice because the castle is just in front of Yellow's docks, right? So strategically it is a good castle in case.
But it covers 3 docks when he's got like 10. So
no, well, and the canal between, right? So this canal or this connection between the islands is basically now under Blue's control.
I agree, but I think he's got bigger things to deal with than worry about controlling that little canal. Like, I think he should be worried about controlling maybe his main goal or something, you know, building a castle by his docks and his base.
Yeah. Carbo up in Imperial now. Really late, 42 minutes. Where is Noboru? He has a gigantic fleet here. In the center. Yes, I think there will be a bigger fight between red and teal at least. Or no, they're shifting towards...
Well, teal's Imperial, but he only has +2 galleys, so I mean he has to bother to upgrade to...
He didn't get Bracer, he didn't get chemistry, nothing?
I don't know. I'd imagine those are pretty important research.
No. I just checked it. It's 8+4 and you can actually see the chemistry being done.
Oh, I'm behind, so...
Alright, sorry then.
Me's only got more galleys.
Yeah. Well, Team Japan is playing this really smart. They are fighting as one unit here, while Argentina is split up between the east here, Carbo, and Maxi in the west. Let's see. Why is Martin not sending his navy? Well, he's killing the reinforcements from Noboru and Escape, which is kind of clever, but maybe he's using too many ships to do that.
I just really wish I knew what Freeze is doing. This entire game, I have no idea what Freeze is up to.
Well, right now I'm focusing on this big battle here in the center. It looks like Argentina has enough shooting or firepower here to take out this huge navy from Escape and Noboru. Yes, Martin is bringing his navy now. There's the GG from PoJ. So...
Well, at what minute are you at, by the way?
45 and 11 seconds.
Ugh. Damn it. I'm 41, so I was thinking,
yeah.
I want to see this massive battle, but they've probably all gone back, so...
Yeah. You said you have trouble watching Twitch streams, so it must be an amazing computer you're using right now.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty strong.
Strong. Okay.
When I go back on the 16th, I'll be back to my usual antics.
Yeah. Alright, so team score 1-1. Again, I'll quickly check the achievements. All units killed, 139 for Martin, so I didn't promise too much, right? This guy is good on water. While the rest is only on 100-ish. Okay. Yeah, Freeze lost most, of course. What else? Economy, the slinging. Now, there was no slinging going on except for that one time to go up into Imperial for Carbo. That's fine. What else? Castle Age 1719. So Noboru was up to Castle really quick. And now that I look at it, I rather think that Carbo has terrible times. 1040, 2254, and 4217. Like, ouch.
I mean, you expect a late castle time, like 22-minute castle, considering we went full feudal rush isn't that bad, but the Imperial time was still lacking.
Like the times from Martin are nice, if you ask me. 950, 2140, and 3420. So is alright for a flank. Anyway. Let's go back. Well played.